Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against South Korea.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Republic of Korea! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
5 minutes is number 21, Lee Canyon.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's fabulous. That's an excellent interception. That's Park Ji-sung. Threads one in. Baresi makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Batistuta. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 10 minutes is Lionel Messi.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
South Korea really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He's found the way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Batistuta chasing after it. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Drogba. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. Lee Kang-in. South Korea looking to pass their way through. Serginho plays a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Searching pass he's played there. Neatly clipped into space. And he's been shifted off it. Costa Curta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Serginho can get it clear. Has a look and place it forward. Now he's got space here. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. And this is Xavi Alonso. That's cause for mild irritation. Now that looks a decent ball. Griezmann. And here's Drogba. Oh, important interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries a measured ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's Park Ji-sung. Showing great feet there. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Baresi gets it away. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And the through ball. And it's Drogba.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can they get him away? Picked out brilliant. Decent chance! It's there!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is... And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please make sure to watch
So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
There's the start of the second half.
South Korea really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Big chance! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He has found the way through. Poor robust challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Good read, needed to be. That's Park Ji-sung.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. South Korea presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
South Korea get themselves back into contention.
What a difference, a half-time rocket from the manager.
And a chance! It's a goal! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
After 57 minutes is Gabriel.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And the shots!
Taking place.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. Drogba! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. South Korea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi aims beyond the defence. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. It's Alonso! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Xabi Alonso demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And the shot!
Substitution.
Outstanding save to keep that out.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Russia, Baresi.
So there's going to be another change here.
De Bruyne, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field, Franz Beckenbauer, McAllister, Danny Olmo, Fernando Torres.
Kukçu. Nicely shaped ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great defending, strong and determined. Xabi Alonso. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Danny Olmo. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
South Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking for a runner. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. He can run onto that. Lee Kang-in. Nicely aimed pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He won't be happy with that one. Danny Olmo. McAllister. Messi. Might be danger here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. And that has been clubbed away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. South Korea really could have done without this to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
The goal scored for Russia after
Things looking
88
so
minutes
easy,
is
almost too easy here.
Lionel Messi.
Distributed tidily.
Lionel Messi.
McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
6 added minutes has been
Made out to the left flank. And this is Batistuta. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been cleared. And it's Xabi Alonso. And he's gone looking for safety. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against South Korea.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three.
Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
South Korea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this? Batistuta chasing after it. Zanetti. Aims beyond the defence. Picked out chance, surely! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. South Korea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. Khan as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Driving forward. Threads one in. Now it's Owen. He's in plenty of space here. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Neymar. Alonso played out wide. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. Hausen tries to clear. Neymar. Over to the left. There's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Seedorf. Very nicely done. Griezmann. And there's green grass ahead of him. Lee Kang in. Neymar attempts a clearance. The Netherlands were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Owen. He's a sharp little ball here, aimed in towards the centre. Hausen tries to clear. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Knocks it into space. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Referee's given a throw. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Seedorf. South Korea have reclaimed it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Howson cuts out the pass. He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And a chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen? And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now the ball in. Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
It's a searching pass. Park Ji-sung looking to get on the end of this. Shot a goal! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. And this is Batistuta. Played in. Up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. This possibly the last play of the half. Griezmann can get it clear. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta. Spread out to the left. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries to play it through. Xavi Alonso. Baresi. Chooses to go crossfield. Probing pass. Seedorf. Neymar. Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw-in. Hit into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Back in once more. Keeper's dealt with that. Griezmann. And he's worked it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross to the back post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
South Korea choosing to make the first change. Can he get on the end of this? And they're back on the ball again. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Xavi Alonso! The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Tries to pass it through. And the shot! South Korea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. South Korea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Seedorf. He's found a way through, but he's having a shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The Netherlands are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
De Ligt. Now it's Owen. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that... And Batistuta! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being...
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. South Korea have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
The goal scorer for South Korea after 79 minutes is number 4.
South Korea playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Seedorf. De Ligt providing an outlet on that flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Out to the left it goes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 9.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
10, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 27, Serginho. Number 5, Didier Drogba.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, this could be a chance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Back into the middle. Oh, super shapes to shoot! Serginho. Kukçu. Oh, super find. He is through here. And he'll shoot here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been... And he shoots! And he hits the net! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Costa Curta. That's Park Ji-sung. Donatoni. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. But that has not gone well. And that is as far as it goes. South Korea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And a quick reminder today that parking in
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Szoboszlai. That's an imaginative pass. Guendouzi is wide and looking to get onto this. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Guendouzi. Now it's Raul. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Batistuta. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Guardiola gets across to intercept that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the cross comes in. South Korea yet to have an attempt on goal. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi, Batistuta. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence. Alonso. He's had a shot! Guendouzi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Costa Curta getting this one clear. Played back in. He's there to get rid.
Barcelona really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Can he get it through? He has found the way through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Neymar. And here's Park Ji-sung. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And this is Messi. Lee Kang in. Guardiola. Now it's Guendouzi. Now it's Yamal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's heaved it away. He's in space and looking for options. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! And that's a throw-in. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's found the way through.
That's good play from him.
Nicked it back promptly. Nicely weighted ball. Lee Kang-in unable to make it happen for all his... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Drinking is only allowed.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Raul. Beckenbauer.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's come to nothing. Now it's Yamal. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Serginho. Looking for the run. Park Ji-sung. Time and again they are repelled. Szoboszlai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rice. He's picked his way through. Chance! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Serginho. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Chance, surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Raul usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Now it's Rice. Oh, cracking ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Number 25, Griezmann.
South Korea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. And a shot! Guardiol gets good distance on it.
Number 4.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Rice. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he get onto this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
South Korea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking to play him in. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Korea. Number 21, Lee Kang-in.
And this is Raul.
Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Kukçu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here.
South Korea are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Raul. And he's managed to get free. But he's well positioned here. Neymar! Dani Olmo. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. Kukçu goes short. And here's Batistuta. That has not gone well. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Guendouzi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Raul. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance to shoot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.